So here's a finished product, but before I show you this, I just wanted to say that as you're planting the garlic, you don't have to have a straw bale garden with really a lot of improvements to the soil. Just it can be in a field setting. Garlic just doesn't like a lot of weed competition, so don't let the weeds overwhelm it. And so it's really an easy crop to grow. You pretty much can plant it with a little bit of soil amendment, and forget it all winter long. Just water it a few times in the fall, let it go, and then harvest it in last half of June or so. A pretty low maintenance crop. But here's an example of, and this was my first try at this. I'm not, don't have a great deal of experience at doing this, but it turned out pretty good on the first try. Garlic using some twine is the same twine we use in planting up our tomatoes, and I'll have a link that we can post on the video of this, where you can go and see the individual who I watched that I learned from. And so this is our marketable product, about 15 garlic or so, maybe a few more, on this braid. And they turned out looking pretty nice. This actually is a good way to store them in the cool, dark place. You can see that I've snipped the roots off, so they're cleaned them up a little bit, and so they're not making a mess, and leaving the stalks on so that you don't get air that gets into the center of the bulb and dries it out quicker. I just kind of wrap these stalks down the back. You don't see them when it's a good side to the front. Just leave them on there, and you might get a longer storage period out of it.
Hey Rich, what would something like that sell for in your experience?
A little bit of internet research in this current time is about $35 for a 15 head braid. And so, that's usually retail. When we go to the farmer's market, you can find individual bulbs from $1 to $2, something like that. So, you're putting some investment into your time into actually making the braid and making it look something good. So a 15 bulb braid at say $1 a bulb, $15. Now you're marking it up 100% or more to get to a braided product. So that's growing garlic, the Yavapai College Chino Valley style.